Big three. Yeah, 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 yeah. Big three. Come on. Yeah, 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 yeah. Three.
From the Dash Radio headquarters here in Hollywood, California, I'm your friend Tattoo, and this is all about the Big Three. Of course, my co-host, director of Big Three Fireball Operations, my main man, Thomas Scott. Thomas, how you feeling, brother?
Tad, I'm great, man. You know I love this show, and I love Big Three, and I love you, man. So it's a great day to be on All About the Big Three.
Man, what I loved was Week 7. I mean, these were some badass games, critical games, a very critical time in the Big Three, heading over to the playoffs, championship, all-star game. Everybody wants to be there. But Thomas, man, give us a breakdown of some of these teams that got eliminated onto going to Week 8 back in Dallas for the Big Three.
Well, you know, we start off with the Killer Threes versus Threes Company. Killer Threes took that win. Unfortunately, due to the record and the head-to-head battles, Threes Company is done for the season. Shout out to Mario Chalmers, Michael Cooper, Brandon Rush, and also Mike Beasley, obviously, for having such a great year. He's on the ballot for a lot of different categories: Rookie of the Year, Too Hard to Guard.
And I wouldn't be surprised to see Michael Beasley and Mario Chalmers at the All-Star game.
Hey, and that's another thing fans can look forward to. Mike Beasley, Mario Chalmers representing Threes Company at the All-Star game in Atlanta. So you never know, man.
All right, man. Who else got eliminated, T?
So obviously, Trilogy took the W over Ghost Ballers. Unfortunately, Ghost Ballers is out. Once again, with the schedule, them getting off to a great start, but their overall record and then the point system that comes into play with ties, mathematically, they just don't move on to Week 8. They had a great season. Once again, they got off to a great start. And, you know, I think Mike Taylor and also Chris Johnson have a great chance at making that All-Star game. I know the fans would love to see Ghost in the building. So, you know, shout outs to them. Iceman, you know, had a great season, just kind of fell off at the end.
What's crazy, Thomas, is that these teams that are being eliminated had great seasons. So this is letting you know that Big Three Fireball, the competition, the level, the heat, the game, it just is getting better, bigger, and badder. Because when you got teams like Ghost Ballers and Threes Company being eliminated for the season, and they had great seasons, you know you got to be on that top level game right now.
Exactly. And it comes down to how they prepare. Every possession, every mistake, everything that happens, it is scrutinized. You know, we're going to 50. There's only, 7, 8 weeks for the regular season for some of these teams. So, man, I mean, I'm telling you, I don't think any of these guys have played under this type of pressure before and the magnitude of it. But you know what? It just comes down to how you prepare yourself, team chemistry, getting the right guys on your team, and then how you guys play together. And then you have to figure out how to overcome adversity and bounce back from losses, and also try your best to get on win streaks.
All right, man. So thank you, Threes Company. Thank you, Ghost Ballers. Great seasons, great guys. And hopefully we see some of these guys in the Big Three All-Star game.
Yeah, absolutely. No doubt in my mind that you will. I know these guys love to compete. They love the Big Three. And come on, that stage championship atmosphere, the first All-Star game of the Big Three, who would want to miss that? So, you know, you're right, Tat. I think the fans are in for a good treat for the All-Star game as well.
All right, man. So you're hearing it from Thomas Scott, director of Big Three Fireball Operations, man. You're listening to how critical Week 7 was, and there's no better person to talk about how critical Week 7 was than co-founder of the Big Three, Ice Cube.
Big Three.
All right, man. Co-founder of the Big Three, the one and only Ice Cube. Cube, short and sweet, man. How critical is Week 7 right now?
You know, it's a win or go home atmosphere right now. You know, after today, 2 teams won't make it to Week 8. So you got to ball out today, you know, try to come up with a dub, and hopefully everything works out in your favor when it comes to standings or when it comes to head-to-head matchups, point differential. I think you just got to win today and hope for the best.
All right, man, I got my picks. Cube is here. Who are your picks for week 7 of Big 3 Fireball? Hey, time is here. Let's go.
Let's go.
Big 3.
All right, man, you heard it from Ice Cube, man. And if you like more recap of week 7, all you got to do is click on this link and it's right there for you. All right, Thomas Scott, week 8, it's big. It's going down. We're just this much closer to the playoffs, and it means that much closer to the Big 3 championship. Break down this incredible week 8. I'm excited about it, Thomas.
Yes, sir, man. We kicking it off 1 o'clock Eastern time on CBS, and you cannot miss this. I'm telling you, we got Trilogy versus Killer Threes. We got 2 of the league's hottest point guards, Frank Nitti, Franklin Sessions, going up against Isaiah Briscoe. Now, these 2 teams, to me, is must-see TV from the jump.
Oh, man, we've seen it. We've seen it this season. And it was an intense game between Nitti and Isaiah Briscoe.
Exactly. And why would it stop there? Because you also got Dante Green and another MVP candidate, also Defensive Player of the Year candidate, Earl Clark, going at it. So, 2 like build guys, guys that can do it inside, outside, and do whatever it takes to win on the defensive end as well. I just feel like these matchups, they're just carbon copies of each other. They're looking at the mirror. Then also you can't ignore Amir Johnson's double-double last week, and also Josh Powell, who never misses a mid-range jump shot. So when you got those teams going, and we can't also forget about the bench of these teams, man. I mean, Dominique Johnson right now, in my opinion,
he came out of nowhere. He came out of nowhere.
Hey, he's up for the 4th man. I think he's got a strong chance. He's in the Rookie of the Year conversations as well. And who knows, man? They got a lot of firepower. James White is still there with Trilogy, and you can't ignore the Hawk. The Hawk gives them the minutes that they need. And then Stack Jack and his championship just experience and his whole get down. He's an original member of the Big 3. He knows how to trash talk. He knows how to get people out their games. So I'm looking forward to Oak and Stack Jack going at it and how they're going to lead their teams to victory to get to the playoffs. So that's game 1.
Yo, Thomas, I have a question for you. In this game, because, there's Big 3 fans that I'm sure are watching that have the same question as well. Is it do or die? If Trilogy wins, do they move on? Killer Threes go home? Or how is that going to work for this week?
You know what? You don't think about that. You come in to win. There's no, well, if we lose, we still may have a shot, so it doesn't matter. No. I think these guys know it's survive and advance, kill or be killed. It's a dogfight, right? And that's just the way to look at it, period.
Okay, man. Game 2, man. What do we got?
Another team, 2 teams I've loved all year. It's the Aliens going up against Power on CBS. And I like this because these are 2 of the teams in our league that play ball movement, body movement basketball, right? You got some young talent. I love the Doosan matchup. I love Doosan. Obviously, he's been on Power before, got his chance to be the captain of Aliens, and he's brought in Carlos Lasmanis and obviously Tomislav Ivosev. And I just love those matchups, man, going up against Royce White, Coutinho Mobley. And you know who's hot right now? Glenn Rice Jr. I mean, I think he's the go-to guy of this team at this point.
He's playing Big 3 Fireball right now. You know what I'm saying? This is his game right now. I feel like he's found his rhythm. He's found himself in this league. And Power, don't sleep on Power, man.
Man, they came in hot. They were almost on the brink of being eliminated. They buckled down. They figured out who's who, the chemistry. Coutinho knows when to insert himself, when to back off, but also
three games in a row.
Yeah, he keeps that leadership. And then you got 2 guys that are also up for a 4th man. I love the energy from TJ Klein. And then I also love the energy from Deshaun Stevens, who's also a guy that may be able to get Defensive Player of the Year as well. So, when you got these kind of guys going at it, the experience of Power, right? Rick Mahorn, a champion, the Big 3's first championship coach of the Big 3. Now he's able to get his experience with his young team that's gelled really well and has grinded its way to this point. A lot of people didn't know if they were going to be a team that would probably get their butts kicked every week or a team that was going to be able to dominate by the way that their play style is. So these two games, it's going to come down to X's and O's, execution, and a lot of defense. So, Tat, we did this before. I don't know who's going to take this one, but I'm going to put you on the spot. Who you got?
I got power. I got power versus aliens. And I can, you know what, man, with the experience of Trilogy, and I got mad love for them. They're 2-time Big 3 champions. But yo, man, this Killer 3 team is just, it's like they're unstoppable to me right now, man. They're looking really, really good, man. So I got power and I got Killer 3s, man.
Well, in the words, it was a Kanye West. No one man should have all that power. You know what I'm saying? So you going with power, Killer 3s?
Those are good picks, dog. Those are good picks. You know, and either way right now, wherever you went, it's a good pick. You know what I'm saying? And but you know what? That's what makes the Big 3 so fun, man. You know what I mean? You root for a team, you get to know these guys, and it makes it so exciting where, hey, you know what? If I'm right, I'm right. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But it's always cool to be right, man. Talk about the final game of the evening, Thomas.
Oh, well, you got the #1 seed going up against the 6th seed, and that is Three-Headed Monsters going up against Tri-State. Three-Headed Monsters are in the driver's seat. They got the best record in the league. They're making the playoffs regardless. Kevin Murphy and his play has been great. And you know what's been great about him and this team? They've dealt with a lot of adversity. Jonathan Simmons getting injured, they've still been able to win. Rashard Lewis had to step away for some coaching engagements. They've still been able to win. New players, Jamario Moon. They bring in Quincy Miller, and they've still been able to win. And Mahmoud has also been able to get going a little bit this year. So, I mean, you got to give Three-Headed Monsters a lot of credit. Reggie Theus with his first time with this team, and he's just figured out how to play with these guys. And I think what the key is that they're one of the best teams in the league getting to the rim and forcing, you know, creating space and getting to the rim. And whether it's Kevin Murphy doing it early on, Jonathan Simmons, and then every now and then they'll get Rashard Lewis going. And now that he's back, they just look really tough. And then also, they've been able to knock down shots, man. Quincy Miller has emerged as one of the best shooters in our league. And with his size and length, he's able to defend as well. But I still love Tri-State. I feel like Tri-State could just, you know, scratch or crawl these guys a little bit, man, because they still got Larry Sanders that can defend and protects the rim. As you know, and I stated, Three-Headed Monsters likes to get to the rim. They took the L before, but Jason Richardson is going to compete every week. And I think those two guys, along with Summertime, as you call him,
Deron
Summers
and Justin Detman. I love watching Justin Detman, how he gets to the hole, how he gets under the rim.
Yes.
And he surprises me every single week, Justin Detman, man.
Yeah, man, and he's redefining the smaller guard. I mean, he's so crafty. As you saw that bring the fire, we went up and under that little finger roll. I don't know who thought that was going in besides him. I didn't, and I had the best seat in the house. but, you know, that one-leg shot, his craftiness, I think they just do a great job as a team. And maybe they just need a little bit of time to kind of get together and gel. But I thought just missing – you know, Larry Sanders with the stomach issue and Jason Richardson, who's battling some things as well, health-wise, kind of played into the position that they're in right now. This team has made it to the playoffs last year, and there's obviously some guys that can really compete. But unfortunately, man, I don't know. It's really tough for them to make the playoffs given the record and the point system right now. I mean, we'll see, but right now, it looks like Three-Headed Monsters is in the driver's seat.
All right, man. Well, you know, no one breaks it down better than you, man. I'm looking forward to week 8. I'm looking forward to being in Texas. If you want to be there, make sure you get your tickets at BIG3.com. Make sure you're watching us on all our streaming platforms. But most of all, make sure you are tuned in to CBS because that's where it's going down. Week 8, Big 3 Fireball. No one breaking it down better than my man, Thomas Scott, director of Big 3 Fireball Operations. Hey, we got more all about the Big 3 right after this.
Get official Big 3 merch at store.big3.com. You can get league and team apparel, including jerseys, jackets, hats, and more. Store.big3.com.
All right, Thomas Scott, man, you got some questions for us, right?
Absolutely. You know, we love this feedback from our fans and the questions they ask and all about the big three. We like to answer them, Tad. You know how we do. So the first one we got is Scott Leung. He asked, should Ice Cube add a 5-point shot? What do you think about that, Tad?
In the words of Ice Cube, you know, he's usually used to saying a yay, yay. I'm gonna say a nay, nay.
Nay, nay.
No on that one. A nay, nay. I mean, serious 4 points. I mean, the 4-point shot is good enough. 5 points, come on.
Yeah, I don't know where you're supposed to take that shot from. You know, we're playing half court, so is it like a get the handoff from the referee, just heave it? You just get a one shot. I don't know how that's supposed to work. It's a little goofy to me.
Yeah, it's a fun question. But yeah, I gotta pass on that one right there, man.
Yeah, honestly, if it were to happen, the only way I feel like it would work is if you could just shoot it from half court. The ref hands it to you, just heave it. And I don't know if you're supposed to shoot that.
Yeah, but it's definitely not something we're pitching Ice Cube tomorrow, bro.
Yeah. And you know what? That's a lot of work for the ball boys, man. Before the games, they're warming up. They're heaving it from half court. They got to run over here, run over there to get the rebound. Oh, no, come on. They're not trying to get in shape.
Oh, man.
So, no, that's out. That is out.
All right, man. Give us another question, Thomas.
Yes, BCTV. This is funny. He says, Thomas Scott can hoop. He definitely needs to get on a team. It would be dope AF to see the director hooping. Ain't no other league got directors hooping. I don't know, Tad. What you think?
Yo, first of all, I got to agree with him that Thomas Scott, our director of Big 3 Fireball Operation, he got game. He can hoop. And if you've been watching All About the Big 3, we've highlighted some of your hooping skills. That's how this guy came up with this question, bro. Well, bro, come on. I would love to see you in the All-Star game. I think we're doing like a celebrity All-Star game or something like that, or even in the All-Star game. Throw your ass in there for a couple minutes, bro.
Well, look, man, I'll tell you this. If the celebrity game, if Cube will have it to see me in it, I'll play in the celebrity game. Okay, I can do that. But I'm telling you, I sit right there baseline. The league is harder than it looks. It's way more physical than you think. It's way more cardio than you think, and I am not in the proper shape. However, I will still get a bucket on anyone, at least one. But the problem is defense.
I love that. I cannot, man.
I cannot guard these guys, bro. I'm sorry. That's where it comes down to. I don't know if you've seen Space Jam. They asked Bill Murray. He said, no, we're on defense. He said, oh, I don't do defense. I'm with Bill Murray on that. I can't do the defense.
Yo, listen. Yo, I have an exclusive. I think it's an exclusive because we were with Ice Cube after the games in week 7.
Right.
And we went up to him, myself and Thomas Scott, and we talked about Thomas playing in the All-Star game or in the celebrity All-Star game. And bro, I could swear I heard Cube say that he would throw you in there. I could swear I heard him say that, bro. So we might have to go and ask him again because I know I didn't have that many cocktails in me, bro, to not understand that he said that you were good for a few minutes in the All-Star game.
Well, it was a real political answer. He said, man, you kill those guys. So it wasn't like a yes. It wasn't a no.
Even after that, he was. I think he said we would make that happen, bro. You know what? I'm gonna talk to him about it again, bro. We got to get Thomas Scott in there, bro. That would be great. That would just be great. It would be great for All About the Big 3 fans, bro.
Well, if that's the case, let me go get on the treadmill now. Okay, shed a few pounds. Let me find a gym so I can get some shots up. Because if I'm gonna be out there, I'm not gonna embarrass the league, myself, or my last name. So yeah, let me get ready if that's the case.
All right, man. Well, Thomas Scott, man, thank you for those questions, man. If you got questions for us here on All About the Big 3, make sure you submit them. Send us your questions right here to our Big 3 YouTube channel, big3.com, our Big 3 social media at the Big 3. And we want to thank you so much for watching All About the Big 3 this week, man. Thomas Scott, anything before we get on now? Talk about week 8. Let everybody know out there that's watching All About the Big 3, that's watching CBS, that can get their tickets on big3.com. Week 8, it's going down. Before we get on out of here, T, just talk about it one more time and let them know how explosive this week is going to be, bro.
Well, I feel like week 8 is going to be the best set of games this season. So much on the line, whether it's making the playoffs, not getting eliminated, just everything that's coming. We're getting closer to that Julius Erving trophy. So I just feel like this is going to be the best week yet. And please don't miss it, man. Set your timers. CBS. Come on, man. We on CBS Saturday. All right. 1 o'clock Eastern. Don't miss it. I'm telling you, go tell a friend. Tell a friend. That's all I got to say.
There, hey, man, you heard it best from Thomas Scott. Thank you so much, T. It's always great doing this show with you, Director of Big 3 Fireball Operations. On behalf of the entire Big 3 League, Ice Cube, I want to thank Dash Radio for these incredible headquarters. J Love, DJ Ski, always putting on a great show for us right here and allowing us to use this amazing facility. Always got to thank my co-host, Thomas Scott. And I want to thank you for watching All About the Big 3. I'm your friend Tattoo. We'll see you next week right here for All About the Big 3 on our Big 3 YouTube channel.
Download the Big 3 app in the App Store and Google Play Store. Exclusive content, stats, highlights, merch, everything you want to know about the Big 3, download the Big 3 app and get it. Big 3. Yeah, 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 yeah. Big 3, come on. Yeah, yeah.